Hey friend, John McLennan here, and in this video I'm going to share with you how to play Stop Draggin My Heart Around as recorded by Tom Petty featuring Stevie Nicks as well. And if you've been following along with this series here on my channel, I've posted a brand new song lesson for every single song on this classic Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers Greatest Hits album. Now this is the final track from the 2008 reissue, and I love it because you've got Stevie Nicks coming in, and I'm a huge fan of Fleetwood Mac, and it's so cool to have them together playing on the same tune. I'm gonna break down a guitar part through the entire thing. We're gonna learn a main rhythm guitar part as well as the lead parts that Mike Campbell plays, so make sure you stay till the end. But before we dive into it, if you're new to the channel, I want to hook you up with a gift right away. I put together this awesome fretboard guide that's going to show you the 5 must-know chords and scales to map out your entire fretboard. And you can grab it completely for free. Just go to johnmclennan.com/fretboard guide or click the first link down below. And a lot of the chords that we cover in today's video you're going to see on this page, as well as what scales go together with those chords. So again, just go to johnmclennan.com/fretboard guide or click the first link down below as my gift to you. All right, well, with that said, let's break it down. All right, so the tune starts off with this 4-bar intro. We begin on a build on an A chord. We play this. So I've got just a 1-finger A chord. I'm playing that A with just my index finger. And I'm gonna play all downs with the strum hand. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and in 1/8 notes with a little bit of muting here. We'll play that for 2 bars, then we'll go. And these are really common classic rock chords here. So I'm starting out on this C sus2, which is the 3rd fret of the 5th string, then mute the 4th string, open 3rd string, and the 3rd fret of the 2nd string. Then drop down here, we're gonna play the 2nd fret on the 5th string, but keep the rest of the chord the same. Then come back. So it goes. I'm using all down strums there, and you can count it like this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4, and we just let it ring. So all together, the intro goes 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and C, G over B, C. Then we go. Then we go into this next figure here, and this comes in throughout the song as like a re-intro. It's played over the guitar solo. It's also played for the verse. We're going to use just 3 chords. The first one is E minor, and that's all 6 strings. Open, 2, 2, open, open, open. Then G, I'll go to my typical rock G, which looks like this 4-finger G chord, but I'll just take off that index finger and then go to A with 1 finger. Now, if you played a different G, you know, that's fine. You can use any G that's comfortable for you or A. I'm just showing you the fingerings that I would use here. So that's E minor, then G to A. 1 bar of E minor, and then a split bar, G to A, 2 beats each. Now I'll keep that same driving 8th note, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and going with the strum hand. But I'm going to add in this little embellishment here. Check it out. What I did there was on the E minor, I kind of just take my fingers off there on beat 3. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and then put it right back. 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. And you don't have to do this, but you kind of hear the keyboard playing a part like that. So that's adding a little bit of that kind of keyboard flavor in there. Now on top of that, there's this really cool lead that goes. Kind of a rock or bluesy lick here. We're sliding from the 10th fret to the 12th fret on the first string. Then we're going to do a bend on the 10th fret of the second string. Then bring it down to a pull off. And that's pulling off to 8 on the second string. Then go back up to 10. Then play 9 on the third string. So. Then we do this great little part here that goes. I love this part. And it's just 3 notes. We let them ring over. We're going to play the 9th fret of the third string, the 8th fret of the second string, and then the 10th fret of the first string. And that's going over our little figure that we learned here, the part before, E minor to G to A. So that would sound like this all together. From there, we go on to the verse, and we'll keep that same figure going. This is where Stevie Nicks comes in singing. We're gonna play it 4 times. Then we move on to the chorus, and the lyric cue here is, "So you had a little trouble." And we're just gonna switch from C to D with 4 beats on each chord like this. We'll play that 3 times, and then we'll finish with that same intro part where we went. That's the C sus2 to the G over B to the C sus2. And that's right after they sing "Stop Draggin My," so. Stop dragging my. Then from there, we go back to the reintro. Same as before. Now verse 2 is a little bit longer. That's because Stevie sings the same amount, but then Tom Petty comes in on the last time. So we actually play that 4-bar progression, this progression. Do that 3 times. Then on the last time, we go to the chorus again. There's a second chorus. Same as before. Back to the first figure. All right, from here we go to the bridge, and that sounds like this. All right, so for this bridge, we go to a D chord, and Mike plays this cool kind of arpeggiated lick. We're gonna go. So we'll start on the 4th string open, and And we're gonna be on this D chord, but we'll put our pinky down on the 3rd fret of the 1st string. We're gonna pluck that string and then do a pull off to just the note in our typical D chord. So it's like a D sus to a D. Then we'll play the 2nd string, the 3rd string, then back to the 2nd string, like this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Then we'll play C sus2 to G like this. And there I'm just hitting the 5th string, then give a strum, then the 6th string, then give a strum. This goes 3 times. After the 3rd time, then we go to the intro. Do this build on A, then so that's basically just the intro again, and then we go and we play another verse, we play the chorus, and when the song ends, we just end on that E minor, G to A, that little vamp, and it fades out. So have fun putting those different sections together, from the rhythm parts with the muting and the kind of rock grooves to playing the leads on top. I really hope you get a ton of value out of this video. Just rewind it, go over any parts that are unclear, and to help you even more, be sure to grab my ultimate fretboard guide at the first link down below. And this is going to show you the 5 chords and scales I use for mapping out the entire fretboard. And it's so useful for learning songs, for improvising, and just having a system to not be confused by the guitar neck. So that's what I want for you. Just go to johnmclennan.com/fretboard guide or click the first link down below. As always, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. This wraps up this series. We went through every single song on this classic album. It was a ton of fun. Thanks for watching. And if you like more Tom Petty, be sure to check out this video next.